Still developing tonight, 13 parents from Chesapeake are suing Virginia's new governor over his executive order regarding masks in public schools. He says as of Monday, they will be optional.
But this group of parents claims he does not have the authority to do that. 10 News Side's Brett Hall joins us live in the WAVY newsroom with the very latest on this. Brett?
Tom and Anita, this lawsuit made statewide headlines almost as soon as it was filed. At the core of it, these parents argue that they don't believe the governor is acting within bounds, and they want the court to suspend the effective date of this executive order set to go into effect Monday. It's been debated in the school board chambers for nearly a year.
Every parent has the right to choose what they feel is best for their child.
All I'm asking for is that you follow the advice of the multitude of medical professionals.
But for the first time, 13 Chesapeake public school parents are looking to take their fight to court chambers, specifically the Virginia Supreme Court.
I was really surprised and very concerned.
Matt Castillo is the name you will find right at the top of the suit. He says he felt he had to act when on the first day of Governor Glenn Youngkin's administration, he signed an executive order that he believes would not only put his children in danger, but oversteps a state law already on the books.
Governors don't have the authority to overwrite an existing law with an executive order.
That law was one we covered heavily last year, mandating school districts to offer classes 5 days a week, with school boards adhering to the maximum extent practicable mitigation strategies provided by the CDC. And at this time, that includes masks.
I don't think there's going to be a time where masks are not practicable as long as they're being recommended by the CDC.
In the petition, attorney Kevin Martingale argues Youngkin is guilty of doing what former Governor Terry McAuliffe did when he tried to restore voting rights by executive order, where the Supreme Court made clear governors can't overrule the General Assembly. Castillo hopes to see action before Monday. And as you can expect, there are parents on the other side of this, and even the senator that sponsored the bill we were just talking about, they don't think cloth masks are practicable any longer. In a statement, though, tonight, the governor's spokesperson says, quote, "We will continue to protect parents' fundamental right to make decisions with regard to their child's upbringing, education, and care." But so far, the governor's office has not answered as to how they plan to do that. Live in the newsroom, Brett Hall, 10 on your side.
Thank you, Brett. Now